True.
You love the Nintendo Wii episode. I don't remember this.
I don't remember that either.
But I remember being online because I got the Nintendo Wii for Christmas. That one Christmas when everyone tried to get it. And it was like, I remember the whole year people were like, yeah, nobody wants the PlayStation. Xbox is okay, but everyone wants a Wii. The Wii is the coolest thing.
My Wii.
And then everyone would find a listic of a Wii Sports. I remember I got the Wii and I was like so excited to play it. And then my parents were like, yeah, we're going to play it for Christmas. And then my drunken family members just ended up taking over the Wii Sports and playing it. And I was like,
that's funny.
do I get to play? Do I get to play the Wii?
Aw, that's cute.
They bought it. They get to have first dibs on it.
My family never liked playing games, so...
Not even Wii?
No. My parents don't play games.
But the Wii, it's not a game, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, well, my family... I have, like, old Puerto Rican parents that only believe working is for adults and games are for children, and they should never touch a game.
They should try Wii Sports. They might come around.
Which is interesting now, because I'm an adult, and...
You play video games.
all I do is play games.
Me too. So, you know, sometimes things work out.
Does anyone remember the South Park episode of Barbra Streisand?
No board games? Yeah, do they play board games?
Nope.
That's like...
My parents
What? That's
never
a shame.
played games with me. They were my parents.
Your parents play games with kids?
Well,
That's pretty normal.
not my parents. My parents didn't play games with me.
What? That's crazy.
Nope. That
No
was like,
sports betting at all either?
no.
No fun in that house. Not even card games?
No. Not with my
What? Okay,
parents.
card games. Not even dominoes?
Well, with my siblings, but not with my parents. Like, that was the point of siblings. You play with your siblings. You don't play with your parents.
They birthed more siblings to have, like, run a league.
That's what it is. That's how... I don't know what to tell you. That's how it was.
They're like, I don't want to deal with this kid. Just pop another one out so they deal with each other. I don't want to handle this.
My parents worked a lot, and like I was sick all the time, so between working all the time and then taking care of me, like the only time I would spend with my mom was when she was forcing me to take meds or force me to eat or
Someone in chat said
watch
siblings
me.
are the OG iPad. That's crazy.
Yeah, they never played games with me. I never played games with my parents. Just really
I mean, I
busy all the
had
time.
3 brothers, but I still played games with my parents.
Yeah, no.
I think for being a kid, it's perfect because, you know, your parents are very infallible in your entire life. They seem like these pillars of, you know, just everything.
Bonjour,
like that.
mouse
You know,
and
they
chat.
guide you in life,
Hope
they
you
raise
all
you,
had a
they look
happy
after you,
New
they tell you what's
Year's,
right
or
and
as we
wrong.
say in French,
And then you play
bonne
board
année.
games with them,
Pretty sure your
and
name
you
is
start to see
Maria
the chinks in the
Camilla
armor.
Ratanos.
You're like, wait,
Enrique Luna,
why is my dad
Isabella
getting pissed off
Valentina,
about
Isabella
Monopoly?
Sofia,
It's like,
Andrea Carlos
wait,
Santiago
is he
Gonzalez,
human? Is
and
he
you
just
live under
like
Joe's
me?
Pizza.
Yeah, I wish.
Why?
I wish I could play games with my parents. That would be really nice.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you can play board games with them.
No. I don't think.
Why not?
They're not really like. I wish I could explain like how my parents are.
What? I'm sure you could play. I'm sure you could convince them if you're like, hey, I really want to play around a Monopoly. Or
Nope.
Uno.
Nope.
Everyone loves Uno. There's no way they wouldn't want to play Uno.
No, my mom will literally say, "I am too busy. I have to do work,"
I'm too busy.
even though she doesn't have it. I just basically like take care of her now.
Okay, maybe I think you should try and ask.
I've tried
Crazy
and
idea.
asked.
Try again.
It's just a Latino. It's a Latino parents thing.
I mean, I think you could ask now. I think they'd probably they'd
I
do
feel
it.
like Latinos
Latin
understand what I'm
American parents
talking
are all
about.
work, no play. It has to be
It
a party
literally
for them
is.
to let loose.
Yes, it has to be a party for them to like.
Okay, explain to them there'll be drinks after Uno. and then just don't plan the drink part.
But see, imagine that and think about my parents, that my parents don't drink.
Okay.
And my parents don't party.
Okay, so when do they let loose?
Never.
I don't believe it.
Except for Christmas. And you know what my
Okay, so
parents
you
do on
gotta wait.
Christmas?
Gotta
And New
wait
Year's?
350 days until you can hit up with the Uno.
Christmas and New Year's, my parents, they put Puerto Rican music and they sing and just like hang out.
Okay.
And then
So no Uno.
it's hard to explain. I think you just have to be there to understand.
Fair enough. I mean, you could always try and ask. Doesn't hurt. Worst they could say is no.
You can play Uno with them when you come over.
Okay.
They'll
be
probably
like,
say yes to you. They won't say yes to
Why
me.
would they say yes to me?
Because they will not say yes to me. They will say yes to you, but not to me.
Because they know they'll lose to you. I think it's understandable. I played Uno with you, and it was you did.
Latinos, you guys
wiped the floor.
understand, right? They'll say yes to him because one, he's a guest. Two, because it's you.
I'll bring Dune Imperium, the board game, and I'll say, let's play.
Because you're a guest, and the guest like has say
Here's
on
the
what they
reading
want to
material.
do.
Please familiarize yourself with all the rules before we begin. I don't want to have to explain, so please lock in.
You know, when you go on vacation, what's the first thing you do when you go on vacation?
Coffee.
And what else? Like when you go on vacation to another place.
I'll eat.
Uh-huh.
After I eat, probably check into the hotel.
Uh-huh.
Probably have like a 20-minute nap or sit down, and then drink another coffee. And then go out and eat. Maybe swim at some point, and then probably go to bed.
Okay, so before I preface this, my mom, her mentality is that she is here to basically work all the time and like be a caretaker all the time and clean all the time and cook all the time, and if we have a guest all the time, that's her preoccupation. Like she's here to serve everybody else but herself all the time. Okay?
That's beast mode.
And then when my mom goes on a vacation, do you know what my mom does the first thing?
What does she do?
Where is the mall so that I could go shopping to buy gifts for the people that I'm thinking about back home?
That's fair enough. It's fair enough. I respect it. I normally buy airport gifts.
Nope. No airport gifts. My mom will never buy an airport gift.
Chocolates. Get chocolates at the airport. Isn't there chocolate?
And then my mom will ask, where is the nearest church so that I could go pray?
Yeah, okay. I don't do that. I will be honest.
I don't do that either, but that's what...
Man, I'm just too busy. I don't want to disturb the church.
That's what my parents do. That's how they are. My parents are just very... They're for everybody else but themselves. They want to help everybody. They want to do everything for everybody else. They don't think about themselves. I get frustrated with them because they don't think about themselves. They don't think about happiness for themselves. They don't think about fun for themselves. They just think about making everything great for everybody else but them.
No, I think that's more rewarding.
And I think that's very kind and that's very nice. And I love that about them because they're very, very nice people. But it's frustrating sometimes because they don't think about themselves and they don't think about their happiness because my mom believes that she doesn't deserve happiness.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
But I think pretty common mentality of older generation.
She feels like to her, like you don't deserve automatic happiness. It's something you need to work towards to get.